If you were born in Afghanistan, if you were born in Saudi Arabia, if you were born in Qatar, if you were born in any of the core Arab nation, maybe you were born in Sokoto in Nigeria, there is 99% chance that you are a Muslim or you will be a Muslim, right? But if you were born in the United States, and if you were born in Great Britain, UK, or maybe you were born in the southern part of Nigeria, there is a very high chance that you are a Christian or that you will be a Christian. Is that not correct? And if that is correct, what is now this issue of leave them to believe what they want? Because when I criticize these religious people, somebody will want to tell me, don't criticize what they believe. When the belief is not yours, we were born into this rubbish by our parents, our ancestors, our forefathers, who could not ask questions, maybe because they were not allowed to, and somehow they also do not have the critical, logical ability to think and ask questions. So they pass this nonsense onto us. And you think my being a Christian because I met my parents as Christian is now my belief? Or because you met your parents as a Muslim and they took you as an infant into the mosque, making you a Muslim, and you think that's your belief? How do you believe what you were being told to? Belief is something you choose on your own. Yes, from my understanding, that is what a belief should be. Something you made a research, you've discovered, okay, this is like this is what I've chosen to believe. Belief should be something of your own personal choice, not something that you were being forced to, or something that you were being indoctrinated into. It doesn't make sense. So every time I hear somebody say, stop criticizing people's belief, I can only ask, how is it their belief? Why, when it was something like they were born into it, they were forced into it, I don't get it. See, being a Christian, being a Muslim, or belonging to any religion as of today is not our decision. We either inherited it or we were coerced, deceived, talked into it. It's as simple as that, and you call that my belief. And as for you, who is a Christian and who is a Muslim, and suddenly regain consciousness, because to be religious obviously means you are unconscious. I don't need to start repeating that. And as for those that are awoke and that have regained consciousness, congratulations. It is not our fault that our forefathers were being deceived. They were lied to, that we inherited. But let it end with you. Like I that I'm speaking now, religion ends with me. My forefathers, my parents were Christians until it gets to me. Now it has died in my time, because it's never going to pass through me to my kids. That will not happen. Because making this religious rubbish go is not something you can achieve in one day. Because it took them over 400, 700 years to put it into our ancestors, our forefathers. So we are not going to get rid of it overnight. But we will start. As we have started, make sure it ends with you. Don't let it pass through you to your kids. The other Lord as is speaking now, I don't have a child that goes to church. And I never picked up a cane to tell them to stop. It wasn't by force. I talked sense into them, and gradually they saw reasons with me, and today they are better off. My child don't need to go to school, to church, to have good morals. It is my duty as a parent. I should tell my child the difference between good and bad, the difference between crime and what is good. I cannot be telling my child about a sin. I would rather tell them about crime. If you commit crime, you go to prison. There is a punishment here. Not telling them if you do certain things, you'll be punished somewhere that have no witness. So in my submission, the belief you claim to be your belief, is it really yours or something you were being given? Is that what you want somebody to allow to continue? If it was your belief, fine. But is Christianity, is Islam really your belief? Or you were born into it and you just grew up and you just accepted it because that is what you met on ground? And if that's the case, then you need to wake up. You may have been given rubbish to inherit, which obviously is the truth. I leave you to start thinking from today after seeing this video. And do well to share this video. This awareness is very important. The religious cage should be broken. The religious chain from our mentality should be broken. If you are in support of this campaign, share this video and don't forget to follow my page.